Deion Sanders went off. Let me see if I can find it. Deion Sanders went off in the news conference complaining about the media not giving HBCUs enough media attention. This is what the Undefeated posted. Listen.
Not only do you expect us to win, but we expect to win. We're the only team in the country that people expect in the first year to win it all.
I agree with that. Yeah. The expectations are high. You brought in that level of expectation there. What have you learned? This is a broader question. What have you learned about black college football? I know you went to Florida State and FAMU was right there, but now, day to day, you're in the trenches.
In the trenches, we need to do better in all fronts, every front, not only on the field, but off the field. That's where it starts. In the last 5 years, we've only had 12 guys get drafted in the NFL. So if I go around each table, we have 12 in the SWAC now. If I go around each table, I'm pretty sure, even if we just took the 2 at each table, what's that? Do your math.
24.
24. So that means 24 kids should be getting drafted. So what's the problem? So that means the exposure has to play a part. So if we have at least 2 from each team to get drafted, that means we're not getting the right exposure. So that's on y'all, and that's on us. Not y'all in person, but that's on ESPN. We have TV One and we have BT. Where they at? But we black. We keep it at 100. Where they at? I got time. I got time. We thought, yeah, you work for ESPN, and thank God we're not on ESPN 14 like we were. Now we're on ESPN and ESPN2, which we're going to be for the Orange Blossom Classic, and we're thankful. But we're not going to settle with that. We have a wonderful commissioner of the SWAC, and he's doing some wonderful things to give us those platforms. So if everyone has at least 2 guys that can go pro, what's the problem? Exposure. We got to do a better job at that.
You called out TV One and BET. Well, TV One's black-owned. BET is not owned by Viacom CBS. Got to get your Ben. Deion speaking truth.
Absolutely speaking the truth. I mean, and then I also, not just the truth about the exposure and the coverage and how difficult it is to even see an HBCU game. Shout out to I think what he mentioned, ESPN2 is like the only channel I can catch a Bethune-Cookman University game on sometimes. And I agree with him. But also the fact that he's bringing light to this and pressing the media issue, like Mustafa said, this is really a win for HBCUs because we need to be sending our top talent to schools who know how to treat our top talent like they are.
Teresa, when he says we got to do better, what he's also saying, the expectation of the HBCUs has to be great as well, and that is how they market their players and things along those lines.
I agree. And, you know, I think with the win with the NCAA and taking care of their players financially and ensuring that they not only get the sponsorship that they deserve, but they can at least begin to not struggle as they are beginning to practice. So I think that is a continued conversation he is bringing up, and I think he's at the right place to do it.
Mustafa.
Brother Sanders understands how to increase value. He did it in his own career. You know, with many of the things that he did, he was a phenomenal player, but he also understood that the marketing of that phenomenalness was important as well, and now he's translating that to his leadership in the SWAC and trying to make sure that people are actually honoring the players that are there along with the schools.
All right, then. Well, folks, good luck with it. I just sent Deion the text. Hey, Deion, we'll hook you up. TV One ain't got no news. BET ain't got no news. But you can come Roland Martin Unfiltered. So I literally just sent him a text. That still should be his number, but it's all good because I got his fiance's number too. So I just sent her a text. See, y'all need to understand something. All y'all young-ass journalists who don't know a damn thing, never, ever ignore the spouse or the future spouse. Because, see, Denzel ain't carrying a cell phone, so I call Paulette. See, some of y'all gonna learn. Some of y'all gonna learn how real journalists roll. I'm just saying. All right, y'all. Back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just 1 moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.
Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.